lords and ladies, a blessed good e'en. We are not players upon this platform, but are merely enthusiasts of Renaissance England. This is the 23rd day of September in the year 1566. This is England's golden age, a time of peace, plenty, and prosperity. For this is the 8th year of the reign of Her Most Gracious Majesty Elizabeth Tudor, Queen of England. Her Majesty is on progress throughout her realm, and has paid a small visit to Tibbles, the new manor house of Sir William Cecil, Baron Burghley, her principal secretary. None has e'er seen the likes of Tibbles. This magnificent manor house, and all that look upon it are struck with awe and amazement at its grandeur. Her Majesty and her courtiers will revel in the diverse delights and entertainments that Lord Burghley hath prepared for her. It is our sincere wish that you, this goodly company assembled here, will also revel in these diverse entertainments prepared for you. I thank you.
Hurry, Robert.
Most well indeed, Robert. The Queen shall be pleased.
Yea, I do so expect her just upon the morrow.
Yea, Gordon. When is the Queen to be here this day?
It be but a few hours from now.
Soony now. Lads, gather. Come ye here, gather ye too. Come, lads. We'll see how ye are appointed. Your hands. Really now. Jerkin could be cleaner. Can you never get your hands cleaner than this?
I'm sorry, sir.
Nor your ears, that they shall not look behind thy head. As well as may be. This lad's hands are clean. Well enough, lad, well enough.
Well, Malcolm?
That's the bellet.
Indeed. And all were well for my lord.
Aye, indeed. Will you look at the men?
Malcolm, you have indeed done it yourself. Everything is well enough.
I think so. All is in competitiveness. It was my
Lord.
Good day to you, lads. Are they ready?
Indeed, my lord, and you would inspect of them.
Friends. Oh, yes. Here is the youngest member of the household, the undergroom of Her Grace's chamber pot. Come, lad. Is it clean? Oh, well then go you immediately and wash it with fresh water and soap, and after you have dried it, sprinkle within rose water. Shall you do so? Do it. Very well. Malcolm, I shall have a small repast, mayhap bread and cheese and fruit and the new ale.
Indeed, my lord.
Wait. My lord?
Aye, Master Bellot, I have noted one or two items. Are there fresh rushes upon all the floors?
Indeed, my lord.
Excellent. Oh, wonderful, yes. Fresh linen, cleaned and aired.
Indeed, aired last even, my lord.
Very well. Soaps and oils in the bathing chamber.
Indeed.
And are there new candles in all the sconces and holders?
Indeed, my lord. And goodly fresh pine wood for scenting. Indeed. My lord, Sir Henry Stanley, the 4th Earl of Derby, the Queen's Chamberlain of Progress.
My lord. God ye good day.
Good motto, William. My, we are looking fit this day.
Aye, and should I not be? For today the Queen visits and does honor to my household.
Hey, my lord, so this is Tibble's, eh?
Hi.
Rather small. Tell me, my lord, why in God's name did you build this house so far from civilization?
'Tis not far from Hatfield, my lord.
We did become lost, my lord.
I sent my nephew, Christopher Conyers, to search for you and guide you here.
We saw no guides upon the high road, my lord.
I did send him upon the low road, my lord. It is the most direct route.
But Her Majesty enjoys the view from the high road.
Aye, she would.
And I would ask, my lord, why is your front gate so far from the main door?
'Tis not far, 'tis but a short ride.
My lord, I walked.
You walk?
Aye.
Tell me, why would you do such a thing?
I shall ask the questions here, my lord. Is all in readiness for Her Grace's arrival?
Aye, 'tis.
All, eh?
Aye.
All chambers are prepared for those who do attend on Her Grace this day, for there are a great many of them.
Aye, all chambers are prepared. But tell me, who does accompany her?
Well, my lord, you shall be pleased, I'm sure, to hear that many of Her Majesty's younger courtiers are in attendance this day. That young puppy, Master John Harrington, the Queen's godson, is with her, as is Master Edward Herbert and Master William Wade.
Leicester's whelps.
Aye. Master Thomas Lee, nephew to the Queen's champion at tournaments. Her maids of honor this day are the Mistress Eleanor Ashford, the Lady Mary Hastings, the Lady Anne Russell, Countess of Warwick, and Lady Bess Catling. Also Lady Catherine Hastings, the Countess of Huntington, and Lady Bess Fitzgerald, Baroness Clinton.
God's teeth, are they speaking?
Oh, indeed they are, my lord. Oh, yea. One of your favorite knights, Sir John Field, Lord of Heaton Manor, is here. And you are fortunate he shall recite some of his poetry for you, my lord.
If I'm not fortunate, we shall.
My lord, there is also one other who does accompany Her Grace this day.
Aye.
The gypsy.
Leicester himself.
Aye, Robert Dudley, master of the Queen's horse and her current favorite at court.
Aye, he would be.
My lord, it does please me to note that you are pleased by this information.
It does please me well.
Oh, I'm so happy. Aye. All is in readiness then.
Aye, it is. I would still like to know why you walked from the front gate.
My lord, I am not quite finished with you yet. But as I look around and you do tell me that everything is in preparedness,
It most
I
assuredly
see one thing, my lord, which displeases me greatly.
And what might that be?
You.
Me? My lord.
My lord, you are not exactly attired as one who is to meet the Queen.
Oh, I have ample time. She shall not be here for what, some several hours, and I shall perhaps partake of a light repast and prepare a petition or two.
My lord, then it is perhaps time I did inform you why I left my horse at the front gate. You see, I left him there with the other horses of the Progress, the carts and wagons of the Progress, and Her Majesty, who is here now.
Doublet, roll!
Down! Quickly!
It comes, it comes!
Quickly!
Where is my hill?
No, my lord.
Gently, don't rip it.
William.
Quickly, lads. If she is at the front gate, she shall be here momentarily.
Master Balance.
God's death. That's John Harrington.
How now, Master Harrington?
Bonjour.
My lords early, it does give me great pleasure to see you in such readiness.
I shall be ready when she arrives. Can't you snap those?
This is well, my lord, for as I think me you know, we became lost upon progress, and doubtless Her Majesty will be in need of some refreshment.
I have heard that you did become lost, but tell me, and this be so, how come you here so quickly?
Well, my lord.
Serves him right.
Well, my lord Burley, God in his providence did send us a farmer to show us a way through some of your fields.
Through some of
trifle, my lord.
Trifle. Tell me, Master Harrington, how many wagons and how many horses through my fields?
My lord Burley, have I then grown so large in girth that you mistake me for the Lord Chamberlain of Progress? I pay no attention to these things, my lord. There were 346 horses and 710 wagons.
Through my fields?
My lord.
Well, mayhap it is a blessing in disguise. Those fields shall not have to be raked, for they have already been raked. Oh, well, poor fields. But tell me, Master Harrington, enough of this chatter. What of her mood?
My lord Burley, you who have been with Her Majesty such a very long time should ask me, her humble godson, of her mood. My lord, I am surprised that you yourself should know that Her Majesty one moment is shining as the very sun, a joy to all who may bask in it, and the next, a dark cloud may come o'er and rain on all alike.
Master Harrington, thank you for the report upon the weather. But what of her mood?
Most foul, my lord.
Oh, Godspeed.
My lord Burley, I almost forgot. Her Majesty's bathing tub did fall off the cart on the high road, and I'm afraid she needs another.
Tis no bother. I have a bathing tub of the finest Italian marble. Shall be reserved for exclusive use.
And then have you orange blossom water from Seville, for you know she abhors rose water. This is well, my lord, and have you white linens from Belgium, for you know that is the type she adores most.
Aye, Master Harrington, freshly cleaned and aired.
This is well, my lord, and oils from Verona.
Yes, Master Harrington. I have answered these questions to Her Grace's Chamberlain of Progress. Must I now answer them to her godson?
Well then, my lord, I need hardly ask, but have you hot water in abundance?
No. She is early. Is there hot water?
Malcolm! Hot water! Adieu, my lord.
More wood!
He's coming, he's coming.
Lord Edward Herbert and Lady Eleanor Ashford, my lord. Master William Wade and Lady Mary Hastings.
God ye good din, gentles.
My lord. My lord. How fare you, my lord?
Very well.
My lord, so this is your new grand manner of Tybalt, is it?
Aye, it is that.
'Tis very charming. But, my lord, when will it be finished?
It is finished.
Oh, my lord, do forgive me. Any would have made the same mistake. Yes, my lord, it is very grand, but it shall have to be. Yes, my lord, let us pray that the queen with her foul mood does not strike it with her fair lightning and burn it down.
Why would she do such a thing as that?
Her mood, my lord.
Aye, Mistress Ashford, what is her mood? I mayhap can get the correct answer from you.
Well, it's as it should be, my lord, considering she's been on a long, hot journey.
Aye.
Oh, but alas, poor Mary Fitton.
What of Mary Fitton?
Oh, she had to obtain a poultice from Dr. Giuliano.
And what need she of a poultice?
She got in the way of a hairbrush, my lord.
Her Grace's aim has not deteriorated.
Nay, my lord, it got better.
My lord, of course it is not my position to say such, but out of kindness I shall. My lord, when is the new furniture to be brought in? Her Majesty is very close, my lord. The chairs and tables and such.
It is new furniture, Master Wade.
Oh, my lord. My lord, have you been riding this day?
Hey.
Then why for do your shoes look as
Nay, nay, Master Wade. Courtesy forbids us make remark on such things. Yet, my Lord Burley, you do not intend to wear those shoes before the Queen. They are marvelous, I must.
Thank you.
My lord, there is not somewhat amiss with your housekeeper, I pray.
Nay, there is not.
She is not ill. Then why for has she not been tending to her duties?
But she does most excellently well.
Well, I fear me there seems to be some creature taking sport in this cup.
My lord, Lady Elizabeth Fitzgerald.
Request to ask that my husband be brought home. Not when you have asked her Majesty 47 times already, and she has said the air is on. As if it were any of your concern, lady. You do not think that of anyone's concern when you feel so foolish as her grace. Do you not, sir? Catherine Hastings, you are a fool. Truly. Well, my dear Baroness Clinton, you know nothing save money and ships and clothes.
Tomorrow, ladies.
I think not of anything but your welfare. My welfare.
Ladies.
What?
Oh. Yes. My Lady Huntingdon, from your voice, I would assume you have a petition to present to her grace.
The same perpetual petition.
As if it were any of your concern, lady. Yes, my
When
lord.
her Majesty is as vexed as she is this morn, if you petition her yet again for your husband to come home from Wales,
lady,
she shall doubtless be angry with you and the rest of us for a fortnight.
Lady,
What do you want?
Perhaps a draught of wine to clear the
yes,
dust
Catherine,
from your
drink.
throat
I would not.
will soothe the voice.
My Lord Burley,
I
will defer to your better judgment in this matter, for all do know that only you can gauge her grace's temper.
Anyone can gauge it. Oh, William, I am sorry. Such a tumult.
Good day to you, Bess.
Good day. Your poor head must be throbbing.
It is now.
Tibbles is lovely, William. That lady wife Mildred must be well pleased with it.
Thank you. She is most pleasing.
Excellent. Oh, I have had some news from my husband, the Lord Admiral.
Oh, have you now?
Indeed. There is traffic between the French and the O'Neill in Ireland.
Again?
Still.
Still.
I shall show you the letter when things have quieted somewhat.
Excellent. Well, I shall read.
Indeed. Oh, and make no mistake, William, Her Majesty is in a fearsome, ear-boxing temper, and puts me very much in mind of her father this day.
So I have heard.
And I am very certain when you have seen her grace, your opinion shall concur with mine.
I doubt it.
My lord, your nephew, Master Conyers, and Dr. William Gilbert.
Good nephew, Kit.
Hey, Uncle.
Tell me, Kit, did I assign you a task this morn?
Aye, to meet the Queen's progress upon the low road.
Right, Kit. And when you did not meet her upon the low road, did it occur to you to search the high road?
Yeah, we were going to search
Nay,
the
it
high
would not. That would require intelligence, and you obviously lack that.
Indeed.
Indeed. She is here. She is at the main gate.
You and your geography.
Now, go prepare yourself immediately. Master Physician, I have this small ache in the head. Nay, it is not a small ache, it is a large ache. Have you some medication that would suffice?
A pain in the head, you say, my lord?
Aye, a pain in the head, this head.
Yea, my lord. A pain in the head.
Aye.
My lord, you are in good fortune this day, for I did visit the apothecary, and he did give unto me a new medicinal. It is from Cathay. It is called powdered rhinoceros horn.
And what does one with it? sprinkle it upon the brow?
Nay, just take it internally, my lord.
God's blood, man, would you poison me?
Nay, my lord. It may be tempered with a quart of wine, though.
In that case, might not, yes.
And my lord,
Aye?
it is very, very expensive.
Well, perhaps I shall just take the wine. Yes, I think perhaps. The water, is it being prepared?
My lord, Sir John Field, and Master Thomas Lee.
Hardly will be called the last
My lord.
God be good then, gentlemen.
Indeed, you are looking well, my lord.
Aye, and you.
My lord. Is it true, my lord, that I am to be chambered with Sir John this evening, my lord?
Aye, I had...
Oh, fine indeed, my lord. Mayhaps there's another who may share his room with him. I beseech you, my lord. Nay, I implore you, my lord. Oh, my lord, mayhaps there's another who can share his room, for he does groan and chatter much in his sleep. And indeed, his poetry, my lord, I know not what is worse, his groaning, his chattering, or his poetry. Indeed, my lord,
I have it. We shall chamber Sir John with a good physician, and you...
Perhaps the good physician may have needs of a better physician by the way.
You refresh yourself. Ah, Sir John, greetings to you.
Oh, well, yes, it's a fine day.
What night is that? And you are well?
Oh, I feel most excellent well. I am pleased to be here this day when Her Majesty shall approach. And thought, mayhap, to grace Her Majesty with some of my poetry, or mayhap a dollar.
Some of your poetry?
My poetry, indeed.
Let me examine the book, Sir John. There is a great deal of business to go through this day.
Well, mayhap a dance. I am most well-tamed in the La Volta. It is Her Majesty's favorite dance.
I have it. Perhaps you could recite poetry while you are dancing.
Oh, excellent. Why did I not think of that? Yea, I shall try it. Her Majesty is most beauteous. Fair in life is our being. The most beauteous I have ever seen. Fair in life and conquer Spain against...
All pray attend and give due regard unto Elizabeth Tudor, Queen of England, Ireland, France, and Wales, Empress of the high seas and defender of the faith. God save the Queen! God save the Queen!
Well, William?
Good day, my lady. I trust you had a pleasant journey.
Nay, I did not.
Did not.
Nay, we've been wandering through the Shire, over your fields on the high road, for nigh on 2 hours. Your guide did not find us. What have you to say for yourself?
I did send a guide, madam, and he did take the low road.
It took the low road.
My nephew, Christopher Conyers.
I trust he has been suitably chastised.
Aye, madam, he has.
Very well. As you see, we are hot, we are tired, we have a pain in our head that will not cease.
The physician, would you see the physician?
God, he knows like to give us some ghastly remedy such as rhinoceros horn. What we would, William, is a nice hot bath.
Perhaps a bit of refreshment.
Nay, William, we would a bath.
The musicians have been practicing for so many days, they would be most pleased would you hear them.
What? Good, my spirit.
Aye.
Were there something amiss with our bath?
Nay, I have a most wondrous marble bathing tub.
'Tis well, for mine will in pieces upon the high road.
I have heard.
What else?
There is no hot water, madam.
No hot water. Very well. If it must be, it must be. We shall see thine entertainments and cool our wrath while you heat our bath.
Aye. There are one or two small matters of business, madam.
Very well, William. But first, I will see my godson, John Harrington.
What would Gloriana with her humble and reverend godson?
John, I have ne'er yet known you be humble, except perhaps subsequently.
Well, you see it now, ma'am.
I have been told that you are translating works from the Italian.
Aye, your majesty, some small works, on occasion.
By a gentleman named Ariosto.
Aye, your majesty.
Well, John, the writings of this man have come into the hands of my maids of honor.
Oh, your majesty, is it so? I knew it not.
Indeed it is so. You are very lax in letting these things lie about.
Aye, your majesty.
It is not the poem I object to, John. It is such passages as this, describing the entertainment of one man by 1,000 women. Methinks, John, that perhaps court life is too strenuous for you. Its feverish pace has entered your brain. And mayhap you would be happier at Kelston until I do send for thee again.
My lady, perhaps a soft bit of music, singing, to clear the...
Mayhap, William. What have you in mind?
Lady Janet Cunningham would sing for you, and you would.
Lady Cunningham. Yea, indeed I would.
Would a French song please you, madam?
Better than the Italian, yea.
Mon cœur serait comme un davout, tout plein d'ennui et de martyre. Pour moi, en dépit des jaloux, faites que Dieu vous puisse dire. Ma bouche qui savait sourire et compter propos gracieux ne fait maintenant que maudire ceux qui m'ont banni de vos yeux. My heart is offered still to you, full now of woe and deep despairing. Be not to constancy untrue, say one farewell, my sorrow sharing.
She has a most charming voice.
Indeed she has.
Aye, my lady, matters of state follow you wherever you shall go.
Yea, William, 'tis true. What about?
Lady Catherine Hastings, the Countess of Huntingdon, would
Yea,
present a
Catherine.
petition.
Your Majesty, I do come before you again this day to ask you if you would please bring my husband home from Wales.
What ails him, Catherine? Were he not happy in our service there?
Oh, nay, Your Grace, he is quite happy with his position. However, I have received reports, Grace, that, well, it's cold and wet, and my husband does have consumptive health, Your Grace, and he is a Plantagenet, and, well, Your Grace, I have heard that no civilized person would live there.
Catherine, you need not remind us of all the twigs on our family tree. We are well enough aware of them ourselves.
Yes, Your Grace.
And there were one other small matter which you have overlooked.
Your Grace?
We are Welsh. However, I would not have it said that the affairs of statecraft have dimmed the fire of my woman's heart, and I have ever a care to the happiness of my courtiers. Therefore, when our progress passes nearest Wales, you have our leave to join your husband there. You see,
the husband you would possess.
Even that were not compensation enough.
My lady, Henry Stanley, the Earl of Derby, would present a petition.
Yay,
Your Grace, I do have, in fact, 2 petitions. The first being that I might stand.
Get
while-
you up, Henry. I do know that the gout troubles me.
Your Grace, I do come before you to ask for a loan.
Hello.
A loan in which to bring some new horses into England.
Horses, my lord, you have not consulted with me upon this matter, as much as I am Her Majesty's Master of Horse.
My good friend, Robert Dudley, I would not issue insult to you. I am merely at this point asking for the money to bring the horses in. When they actually arrive, be assured I will consult you in all matters.
Let us hear of these horses, Henry.
Aye, my lady, they are beauteous golden in color with white flowing manes and tails. And I do believe that if we could crossbreed them with fine English stock, we should have the finest progress horses in the world, Your Grace.
They sound most wondrous fair. Well, whence come they, Henry? Are they from Araby?
Nay, Your Grace, they are from Spain.
From Spain.
Aye, Your Grace, they are known there as the Palomino. Aye, Your Grace.
Well, I think perhaps Spanish horses might be better than Spanish courtiers.
It is a very small amount, Your Grace.
Yea, what were the amount, Henry?
To ship them here from Spain, Your Grace, would amount to a total of 8,000...
8,000 pounds! God's teeth, Henry, do you think we are made of gold?
Nay, Your Grace, but mine own vast fortunes are somewhat tied up in the north, Your Grace, preventing invasion of England from the north.
I am happy to know that you know where your duty lies, Henry. However, the defense of our northern borders is more important than the importation of new horses. You may bring the subject up again when the price comes down.
My lady, I do see one merchant of the Shire, a Master Selwell. He would not present a petition, but he would make a presentation, and you would receive it.
I would most happily.
Master Selwell, come you forth.
We of the Merchant Adventurers Guild of Norwich do wish to present you with this token of our gratitude and affection.
Oh, wonderful. Robin, you have ne'er given me such a treasure.
But, Your Majesty, you never let me away from your side long enough to gather such treasure.
'Tis a wondrous addition to our coffers. I do thank you most greatly, Master Selwell.
Oh, there be much more than mere gold in that box, Your Grace.
What were?
Why, there be the hearts of all your loyal subjects.
You are most correct, Master Selwell. That were a greater treasure than any gold. Most great.
There would have been much more, but for pirates, Your Grace.
Pirates, Master Selwell.
Yea, indeed, they did swarm upon us in numbers and did take many a fair ship.
Baroness Clinton. Your Grace. What say you to this?
I fear me, Your Grace, my husband, the Lord Admiral, is well aware of this problem. He has been gone some 3 months upon the high seas, attempting to vanquish them.
3 months and no more done.
Indeed, Your Grace, I fear me he has writ to me that he has not men enough nor ships.
Fie, I fear me even this great addition to the treasury were not enough.
And I may beg your leave, Your Grace. The Merchant Adventurers Guild would be pleased if they could provide the ships and the money if you would but provide the men-at-arms for our safe passage.
William.
Aye, madam. There are many men-at-arms without employ at the present time. They would be most happy with ships.
What do you think your good husband would say to this lady?
Indeed, Your Grace, he shall be overjoyed. I shall write him this very evening and advise him.
Do you so? But stay a moment.
Yea, Your Grace.
when you do write him, bid him home to court that we might consult with him privily upon the matter.
Indeed, your grace, I shall so advise the most gladly.
And this shall go into the attention of my Lord Burley, Master Selwell. We have not words with which to thank you and Mercer's adventurers, but we shall attempt it.
We are honored beyond compare.
My lady, my steward, Master Bellod, would offer a presentation on behalf of the household, and you would receive it.
Most happily, William.
Master Bellod, come forward.
Your Grace, I do offer this on behalf of all here, all the household.
Thank you. But nay, read it aloud.
Grace. Was a token by all, Your Grace, and written by myself. To Gloriana, we the civil servants be, who serve our Queen faithfully. And though to serve be duty true, we also offer our love to you.
Oh, thank you, Master Bell. There could be no greater tribute.
Well done, Thomas.
Your Grace,
Mistress Ashford.
I would think that these petitions and presentations would just grow wearisome after such a long and hot journey.
Mayhap a bit.
Perhaps a dance would please you.
What do you suggest, Mistress Ashford?
Perhaps a challenge, Galliard, so the gentlemen may take up their heels.
Ah, yea, indeed, I would see this. Let us see Master Wade, Master Herbert, Master Lee, and the good physician.
Your Grace, would you consent to hold the tassel?
Indeed I shall. Which do you think should be the winner? Or not?
And the New World and all, and remembering also that at one time you did promise me a loan of sorts to take ships unto the New World and colonize for England. We can't not let Spain take all of
John, we must needs promise yet again.
But your Grace, you promised...
Did you not hear us tell, my lord the Earl of Derby, that there were not funds for aught but the necessities?
Horses from Spain, this is the New World, a far different matter. Very well.
Thank you, madam, that you should display your skill in a dance.
'Tis well enough for you to say, William, but I have yet to see you sport a leg.
Well, there was a time, some years gone, when I did a pavane.
Very well, then so shall you again. I shall dance with Master Lee.
I think me that Master Lee has promised this dance to Lady Clinton.
Indeed, your grace, so
Well speak, my lord.
But I shall not abandon you, your grace.
Sweet Robin.
And, my Lord Burleigh shall dance with the Countess Warwick.
I thought you had forgotten.
Nay, I have not. My lord. Anger makes a dull man witty, Sir John, but it keeps him poor.
Well, madam.
Yes, John.
Your Majesty, I have a small piece of writing for you, Your Majesty, of a different thing.
Yes.
Indeed, Your Majesty, will it please you to see it?
Yea, it would.
It is a mask, Your Majesty, a mask of the spheres. It's classical. It is a mask that might be performed by some of your courtiers e'en now, and you would.
Very well, John. 'Twere better than the last. Let us see it.
Indeed, my Lord Leicester, you are Hermes. Lady Huntington, Luna.
Oh, thank you, John.
Fair Venus, Lady Mary Hastings. Old Dr. Gilbert is old and wise Saturn. And jovial Jupiter is my Lord Burleigh. And Master Thomas Lee, up there, warding Mars. And who else? Sir John Field, talkative Mercury. Gentles, and you will begin.
Gentles, pray sit you and listen to our mask. I am fair Hermes, and will to be your guide. For you mere mortals are set a fearful task, like unto that of Paris, when the gods had espied, to judge the celestial spheres, gods of antique fame. For heavenly harmony is rent by foul discord, as Jupiter and Venus and others whom I'll name have stopped their dance to raise a warring sword. Each planet has come to believe that they are best, and should in precedence claim the highest place. So let us put their boastings to the test, but approach now the first member of their race.
Do I have to read this?
Yeah, you have to.
Pale Luna am I, mistress of the night. My face is pockmarked. My beauty rare and white. I mark the months and command the daily tides. At dusk I rule, at morning I abide. I see men's hearts and know their secret ways. They worship me with fear and offer me their praise. Those born neath my shadow grow weary and sad. Look not upon me, lest ye be struck mad.
Fair Venus am I, love's gracious queen, whose beauty immortal no mortal hath seen. Slung low do I cross the fiery canvas of night, to bring gifts of pleasure to those blessed in my sight. Hope do I bring to those who have none, yet seek not to catch me, for swiftly I run. So take care as I pass through the heavens above, that thy thoughts are of me, and are only of love.
I am Saturn, cold and dry, with withered shanks and bleary eyes. Guardian am I of secret treasure, of lofty writs and wisdom's measure. Let forth to me those souls who seek of lore arcane and prayers antique. For I will transform their souls to gold, yet steal their youth and make them old.
I be Mercury, lord of travel and speech. My voice carries message to all within reach. Swiftest of all, I speed through the night, spreading my gossip to left or to right. I herald the gods, whose words I convey, so that each may know what the other doth say. With staff in hand and wings on my feet, I take my leave as others now you meet. Take your leave.
My lord. I am Jupiter, whose ponderous girth rules the stars and commands men to mirth. Commerce and wisdom and gold are my signs, for I am both mighty and merry and kind. Greatest of orbs I tread through the night, and mortals grow merry and blessed in my sight. Yet raise not my anger, lest you shall see how mighty the wrath of the great Jove can be.
Red Mars am I, whose hard-measured tread sets skies a-quake and fills the heavens with dread. Bringer of war, I weed out the weak. Red battle and combat is all that I seek. Other gods fear me, so great is my fame. For my gift to mankind is pillage and flame. Let you take heed if my name you call, lest battle and famine or death take you all.
Oh, planets, let us hear the reason why you think that each before the other orbs should go, and why we should at your foul discord wink, when such a quarrel covers all the sky with woe. Come, come, O orbs, let us hear your speech, as each the other doth try to overreach.
I am mysterious and command men's hearts.
I am fairest beyond all mortal sight.
I am wisest and know many hidden things.
I am swiftest both in stride and speech.
I am kindest and spread merriment far.
I am strongest, and take what is my wish.
Fairest, strongest, kindest, wisest you proclaim, and this is what entitles you to rule? Yet, what if I a greater orb could name? One so great, 'twould make you look the fool. I'll speak no further words, but merely let you see the only one who is worthy here to be termed Majesty.
Shining sun am I, mover of all. The spheres of the universe rise at my call. I share bounty with all, and from all receive the duty and love that alone is my lave. For I calm disputes and lay quarrels to rest, embodying all that is perfect and best. Yet I am no tyrant to rack or to rend, for I will rule only with all your consent.
All hail the sun, fairest one, 'tis she who rules the skies. Swiftest, fairest, strongest, kindest, she alone is wise. Bow we now our humble heads, and forget our quarreled scenes. For now among us in gold and red stands forth our rightful queen.
Thus ends our masque, our trifling play of discordant planets in the heavens above. They found a monarch whom they'll obey and honor with their trust and love. For the strong or swift, the kind or wise, these alone may not command, but only one, a single one, in whom all virtues stand.
Well, boy, Jack, this were rather better than I had expected.
Indeed, I trust it were, Your Majesty.
Well, do you tell me, how many books were it that this poet Ariosto has written?
Some 46, Your Majesty.
46, and how long do you think it would take you to translate them all?
14 months, Your Majesty.
14 months. Mayhap then, if you are swift, you might translate them all and see us in time for Christmas.
Your Majesty, if there is time, perhaps you would dance one more dance. Your favorite, La Volta?
Yay, indeed. Let us see. Master Herbert mayhap and Mistress Ashley. Master Conyers and the Lady Mary Hastings might show him the way.
Madam, the bath is not ready, but dinner is prepared.
Well, then, if we might not bathe, we would sup, for we are famished.
Shall we then? Gentles, shall we follow us?